Oh, look at this little baby. He can barely play static. So play pokeball. Today we're going to be looking at what to do if you're lagging in a specific area. Now I already made a video addressing specific weaknesses and the relevant playlist here, but today will be a little different. If you're bad at static and generally overflick a lot, causing you to miss your shots like a noob, you probably just haven't subscribed to me, and doing so will instantly fix any of your problem in real life. Now that we got that into the way, you should really look into playing static less and actually focusing more on extra small pokeball scenarios. Helpful here is also a larger target switching style of scenarios that cause you to flick as much as possible. Something not talked about is how static is for flicking, but in reality it's for mouse control. By knowing it's mainly for mouse control, we can target other areas of our aim and therefore indirectly targeting static. That being dynamic clicking. Now, if you want a playlist that covers all of this and more, check out my Static God playlist in the description. If you want to get better at reactive, it's first good to identify what you're doing wrong. Is it your lack of reacting at all? Are you slowly reacting, or perhaps you're just bad at reacting? With a lot of these things, the answer might just be needing more time. But if you struggle with not reacting at all, doing scenarios that are crazy hard, like the ones found in my React as much as you can playlist, is very prevalent here. If the issue is simply not being able to react or struggle when the enemies are strafing, going back to the basics might be a good idea here. Scenarios like close range strafes, mid range strafes, and VSS should be spam. If you want to smoothly track a target like you're glued to him, the answer is rarely super easy smoothness scenarios like Smoothness Trainer. Yet the opposite approach to actually increase the difficulty of the scenario. Smoothbot becomes a more precise and smaller version like Smooth Sphere, and generally we want to practice doing long strafes that move faster than the regular one. My ideology here is that if the bots in Kovaaks move faster than the ones in your game, you'll generally have an easier time tracking your enemies. But perhaps none of these things are your issues. You played Valorant and you found out that your dynamic clicking is actually horrible. What do you want to do? You actually want to be focusing on the tracking or target switching versions of the same scenario. If you play Pasu, you should try playing Pasu Track instead, and incorporate that into your playlist before you play the normal Pasu version. That's been it. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, like it anyway. Good luck.